Hi friends, it's Donatella Bottolino. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here to talk to you about a bit of a rant, so stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. I am an estate buyer catering to resellers and collectors. My name is Donatella Bottolino. My friends call me Donna. I was born on the beautiful island of Sicily, raised in Boston, and now I live in the beautiful Palm Beaches of Florida, where some of the wealthiest people in the world live. I buy entire states and truckloads of items for you. So we just bought everything, so Mr. and Mrs. Doll can go home. Are you happy?
We're very happy.
Okay, thank you so much. So this stuff is all great. We're gonna load it up and take it back to the reseller cottage. Let's go back to the reseller cottage, pull up a chair, and let's see what I've got for you next, coming from the beautiful Palm Beaches. Oh my gosh, I found me at the fair. Look at it's me, I love it. She's beautiful. Awesome, I'm so happy. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and we will see you live. Hi guys, so today's Sunday and we went live today. We were on T's channel, Auctions for You, my auction partner, and we had a really good day, and I got a call while we were live from a man who was referred to me by someone else that I know, whose mother had passed away, and he had a house full of stuff that he wanted me to come and take a look at. He basically told me that he wanted the stuff just gone. He just probably doesn't want to hire someone to empty the house out, and called me because he knows that I buy things and was hoping that maybe I would buy some stuff for him and then pack up all the stuff and take it out of his house for him. After we got done being live, I decided I was just too tired to drive 45 minutes, 50 minutes down south to take a look. I called him and I said, can we reschedule? He said, well, I'm going out of town for the week and I would really like for you to come today. I said, well, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm very tired and I'm thinking about taking the rest of the day off and doing some personal things. And he said, well, I'd really like you to come. I said, well, would you do me a favor and send me some pictures? Now, I did get one picture of a bunch of little, like, figurines, like little resin teddy bears. And he said that his mother was a teddy bear collector and that she had lots and lots of teddy bears, not just statues, but music boxes and water globes and all kinds of collectibles and stuffed animals. Ooh, stuffed animals. You know how well I do with stuffed animals. By the way, I'm running a special right now, you guys, $60 for a mystery lot of stuffed animals. If you're interested, you can comment down below. Anyways, back to my story. So I said to him, do you mind sending me some pictures of what you may have? And he said, there's just too much. And I said, well, I'm not asking for individual pictures of things. You can just take a mass picture of these collections that you have and let me see if it's things that I would be interested in even buying instead of driving down there. Currently, gas is over $4 a gallon and I drive a large SUV, which only gets about 11 miles to the gallon, and he was about 40 minutes away. So he said to me, I'd rather you just come and look because we have a lot of stuff. We have a tremendous amount of stuff. I said, all right, I'm going to go. So I got off of being live and went down and drove down to take a look to see what he had. And I walk in and the first thing that they show me was the little resin teddy bears that I had already received a picture from my friend who referred these people to me. And I looked at them and I was like, well, okay, is there anything else that you may have? And he said, well, you interested in those figurines? And I picked one up and it said 69 cents with a Sharpie underneath it. And there was a man and a woman in the house. And apparently it was the woman's mother that had died. or the woman's, no, it was the man's mother that had died. And I said, oh, I said, your mother liked to shop at Goodwill, because Goodwill is notorious for marking things with Sharpie underneath their items. And so he said, oh, is that where that stuff came from? And I picked up another one, and it said 29 cents on it. And it had a dollar store sticker on it that was like half peeled off. And I said, well, I said, no, some of the stuff came from the dollar store and was donated to Goodwill and was purchased for 29 cents. Well, that was really kind of not a good start. So I said to him, well, let me see what else you have. And he brings me into one of the bedrooms, and propped on one of the beds were all of these stuffed animals. A lot of them were handmade. And I cringed when I saw them, because there's really not a market for handmade. Maybe some handmade stuff, the stuffed animals and dolls, but for the most part, people look for branded things. And I said, well, there was also these teddy bears. I don't know the name of them. They had quarters glued to the feet. I don't know what they were. I didn't really look at the name. But he said, my mother took the time to put the quarter from each state on each one of the teddy bears that represents all of the states. And I thought, well, she probably ruined the teddy bears because she hot glued these quarters onto the stuffed animals. So I really wasn't interested in that lot of things either. You can hear bugs. It's getting dark out. So I said, well, I'm really not interested in this either. Is there anything else that you may have? And the wife said, well, we have some other collections, but we've put them on eBay. Well, right there, that tells you that they've pulled all the best of the best and they've put it on eBay. And I said, so what you're trying, and I said this to her, I said, what you're trying to sell me is things that are not eBay worthy. And she said, what are you? She said, are you a teddy bear collector? And I said, no, I'm not a collector at all. I said, I'm a broker to resellers who do what you do and look things up on eBay for their resale value. They purchase it from me and I ship it all over the country and all over the world. And if you've looked these things up on eBay and you see that they have no value, then my clients are also going to be looking these things up and are going to see that they have no value as well. And I'm not going to have a market for your items. And she got a little bit snarky with me and was like, well, you're a reseller? And this is the point of my video. Like, why do people that want to sell their items care if you're a reseller? Like, I've heard other people say that they've gone to yard sales and it said resellers not welcome, or even thrift stores where people have signs that say resellers are not welcome. It's like, if you have something, like, what do you care? If you just want to get rid of it, what do you care? Let's see if I turn on this light. It's getting dark out. Let's see. I don't know why this light's not going on. Huh. That's strange. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. I turned on the light in the truck. It's kind of spooky now. The sun's going down. It's been a long day. So anyways, the point of my story is why do people that are selling things, why do they care if a reseller buys them or doesn't buy them? So I looked around at some other things and they had some little snow babies in a curio cabinet. And I said, well, I would be interested perhaps in these snow babies. And the husband said, well, looked at his wife and said, well, you told me to put these on eBay. So I've put these on eBay. And the husband said, I'd rather just sell them to his wife. And the wife said, well, can we have a moment? So I said, absolutely. So I walked down the hallway and walked into one of the bedrooms, kind of hung out there for a minute. Very awkward feeling, just sitting there like, do. They weren't calling me out. So I poked my head out and I was like, basically, I don't know if I said, can I come out now? But I felt like I needed to say, can I come out now? And, So she said, no, we're going to sell those ourselves on eBay. And I said, okay. I said, well, just so that it wasn't a wasted trip for me to drive all the way down here, I said, how about if I just offer you $20 for all the stuffed animals that are on the bed and the ones with the quarters glued to the feet? And she said to me, I would rather donate them than take $20 from you. Okay. I said, that's fine. And then I was like, okay. But before that, I forgot to tell you, he did say to me, we have a pretty large Elvis Presley collection of all kinds of things. And his wife said, no, we're selling those on eBay. Like, so they were kind of like, between the two of them, they were kind of like not on the same page as to, it seemed to me as though it was his mother, wanted the house completely emptied out of things because they were getting ready to list the house, and the wife wanted to sell these collections of things on eBay and wanted me to buy all of the leftover kind of junk. But I feel like when she found out that I was a reseller and not a collector, I think she thought I was a teddy bear collector. She decided she didn't want to sell to me. She wasn't having it. She kind of became a little bit snooty. And so I just very graciously said, thank you so much for your time and your hospitality. And I walked out the door and drove 40 minutes back home. It wasn't a totally wasted trip. Shout out to Saxton. I called her. It was a nice conversation. Shout out to Jill. I called her. It was a very nice conversation. So there was some friends of mine that I wanted to chit chat with that I hadn't had a chance to call and say hello to. And I did that on my drive, which was really, really nice. And so, yeah, it was a total waste of time. 40 minutes down, 40 minutes back, the time I spent at the house, the fuel it cost to drive down there, and after a very long day of being live, and it was very disappointing. And I wanted to know from you guys, I'd love to see your comments down in the chat, down in the comment section. Have you ever had that kind of experience where you've approached someone as a reseller or gone to a store as a reseller and you've been told, or you've seen a sign that says resellers are not welcome? And why is that? Why do people care where the stuff goes? I look at it as it's being recycled and it's not going to the landfills. I'm in the business of recycling items. We all recycle items back into the environment, which is a good thing. So thank you so much for listening, and please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you live. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and don't forget about the teddy bear special, well, stuffed animal special. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye.